Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of the #AskPaul Show, the show where I'm out of ideas and you ask me questions. Let's get into it. This video is sponsored by PTG Conversions. Go to paulgroseclose.com/conversion to save your memories today. Welcome to the #AskPaul Show. It's great to see you guys back here. As always, I'm trying to answer as many questions as possible, so if you have any questions for me, don't hesitate, make sure to ask them in the comments below. Now also, these next few questions actually were asked to me on a live stream with #AskPaul on them, so I don't have the actual text of them asking me this, but I will put up their profile pictures. So our first question for today comes from Say Edits Vids. He asks, how do you think being a young filmmaker has impacted your life? Impacted is definitely a strong word, and I don't really know how I can describe that in my life. Filmmaking is definitely an important part of my life, but recently I haven't really been focusing as much as on filmmaking as I am just on this whole video empire. It definitely has had an impact, and I think with anything entrepreneurship-wise, you're trading your time for doing what you love. I could be spending some more time on Fortnite with my friends, just doing teenager stuff, but I kind of sacrifice most of that time and focus on making videos and making films and doing stuff like that. I think it's all a give and take relationship with your life, and time for me recently has been super valuable and important. And it's not like I never hang out with friends, it's not like I never go on Fortnite, which is a video game if you guys don't know, but it's just I'm trying to focus on how I can use my time more wisely on this whole video production thing, so hopefully that makes some sense. But the only really way I think it's impacted my life is more just how you give and take and use your time, especially as a young adult. Our next question for today comes from Valley Films. He asks, where do I see myself in 5 years? 5 years has kind of been my stepping stone of where I end up wanting to be with this whole video empire, creative entrepreneurship thing that I've been exploring. In 5 years, I want to see all the different channels that I am in production of grow to as full as I can in that period of time. I want to be able to employ cameramen and editors. I see myself in 5 years just being successful and just being able to have built the empire that I am trying to build. In 5 years, I would love to be able to be in LA, but other than that, there's not much more that I can really talk about without getting in trouble. I guess just kind of see myself in 5 years trying to be as successful as possible in the media empire that I'm working on. Our next question comes from Lewis. He asks, what's my main motivation to do things? Now, this question is a question that I see come up quite a few times on how the heck am I uploading this many times a week and still wanting to upload more. And definitely that is a motivation thing, because when I was younger, as I said before my stroke, I was really a couch potato. I pretty much just sat around and watched YouTube videos and all that kind of stuff all day long. I don't really know what my motivation is. I'm guessing it's more of just wanting to have a successful future. I really don't want to be employed by anyone else, and I think the fear of hating my job and hating my life for, eternity of my entire life is just something that I don't want to deal with. I want to be able to love what I'm doing, and I think that's what motivates me, and especially since my stroke, I kind of had a realization of time and how it can be used. So I think with the stroke and then just really wanting to do what I want to do is just what motivates me to continue building my media empire. Our next two questions comes from D-Man. Firstly, he asks, should I subscribe? Yeah, I think you should. And then he asks, is my hand getting better? Yes, my hand is getting better a little bit. I'm getting some slow improvements, but it's not really improving quickly. I don't know how much more movement I will end up getting in the next few months or even years, but I'm always striving to get better with my hand, but it's not really holding me back right now, so that's a good thing. But yeah, there's not much improvement these days, but it is getting a little bit better, just not a lot. Next question. Our last question for today comes from Latif. He asks, what mic do I use? So I use two different microphones with my videos. Firstly, at the main set, I use my Rode video mic. This guy's a pretty good Rode. It's not the best microphone you can get, but I think this whole setup was $150 with the Rode mic and the boom stand. It's a fairly good microphone, but I really do want to end up getting a better one, just because there's definitely audio to me is literally the most important thing in a video. And for at the set at my computer where I do the Paul Groseclose show and where I do my live streams, I use the Blue Yeti. Again, I don't know know if I can recommend this guy because you can get a much better microphone, especially if you can get an XLR one. Though those are very, very expensive, and the Blue Yeti is just not the best mic, but at the time I got it for Minecraft, which was a really, really long time ago, and just recently I learned how to get good audio from the microphone, so I think I'm gonna keep using it until it makes sense budget-wise to buy a better mic. But definitely if you're looking into mics, it's a pretty good guy. I think it's $100, though it's not the best, and if you are in the market for an XLR, definitely go pick up an XLR. You will thank me later. So yeah, that's all the questions I'm gonna answer today. If you guys have any questions for me, leave those down in the comments below. If you guys enjoyed this episode of #AskPaul, leave a like. If you guys have a question for a future episode of the #AskPaul show, leave those down in the comments below. And if you guys are new here, please smash the subscribe button. I know you guys want to. I upload so many videos each and every week on this YouTube channel. And if you guys have not already, make sure to push that notification bell. What are you doing? Push it right now. You'll get a brand new spanking notification whenever I upload a new video. That's awesome, and you should totally do that. So yeah, that's where I'm gonna leave you guys out today. Peace everyone, and I'll see you in the next one.